Dr. Georgiana. I would like to welcome you to this online bulletin on the subject of not wanting to ever love again. In this video, I want to address a question that I was asked by Jocelyn, living in New York. She said that she has lost all of her desire to love and wonders what could be going on. If this issue applies to you or to someone you know that it is not that uncommon, and I'm going to share with you 5 possible scenarios that may explain why someone may feel that way. But before I start looking at explanations and solutions, I want to say that falling in love should be a pleasure and not a chore, something you force yourself to do. For some people, being alone feels okay, or even like heaven. In that case, there's no point in judging it. Learning to be alone is necessary in life, and I actually think that a lot of people get in trouble in relationships because they don't know how to be alone and need to be involved in a relationship all of the time, not because they met the right person, but because being in love is something that protects them from feeling lonely. So ask yourself whether being alone is something you truly enjoy or something that you do to protect yourself from something else. If it is the second, then some of the scenarios I'm going to go into may help you. The first possibility is that you have loved in the past and have gotten hurt one or more times by a partner, and the hurt was strong enough to make you not want to open up again. So in this case, you may be struggling with issues of trust. If that is you, just know that even if it is hard to believe, not all men or women will behave in the same way. But you could definitely meet people who have the capacity and even intention to hurt you. So you need to learn a proper system of evaluation that will help you weed out the people who have negative traits and behaviors that may be harmful to you. This is more useful than hiding and forcing yourself to be alone. If you evaluate people properly, you will feel safer and be able to have the love that you deserve. A second possibility is that you have a wound, but that this wound has nothing to do with love. You may have had a very traumatic experience in your life that made you shut down your feelings, so that you do not feel a whole range of emotions, and that it feels natural to stay neutral and not want to get too close to people. This is called distancing, and it is part of post-traumatic stress. If this is the case, and deep inside you wish you could love again, you may consider consulting with a psychologist or psychotherapist specializing in trauma. If you are a woman and over the age of 50, there's a third possibility, and that is that you have lost some of your hormones. And that happens as women enter menopause. As you lose hormones, you also lose your desire to have sex, and so the idea of being with someone who may want intimacy with you may not feel very good. But there are solutions to this. If you recognize that your libido has gone down, and this actually applies to any age, and with it your desire to have a partner in your life, but a small part of you would like to feel love, please consult a hormone specialist and things may get better. A fourth possibility is that you have gotten used to the way you do things and have a hard time giving it up. As we get older, we get set in our ways, and it becomes more difficult to want to open our life to someone else. Sometimes we establish routines that work for us, and the idea of having someone else disrupt them is not at all appealing. If you have been spending a lot of time by yourself and have gotten used to doing things your way, just know that being in love does not necessarily mean that you have to give up the routines that you love. Make a list of those routines that you would not want to give up and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not so important and 10 being extremely important to you. This will help you decide which ones you should fight for and which ones you could give up. You may find out that there are only a few habits or routines that you may not want to give up on. And finally, a fifth possibility is that you are at a time in your life where you need to do some work on yourself and learn to be alone. This is a good thing, and I commend you for it. Learning to be alone is essential, so go through it until you feel that you're ready to compromise and share your life again. But this time from a position of strength and knowing that if the person is the wrong one, you can always come back to the safety of your alone time. So I hope that I have addressed your situation in this video. It is hard to address everybody's situation in such a short time. So if you experience something different from what I mentioned here, please let me know what that situation is by writing on the comment feed below. As you know, I draw from what my YouTube and News Bulletin subscribers, Facebook followers, and clients tell me and create videos to help them and others with similar concerns. Of course, I change names to protect people's identities. So thank you for participating. Know that you're not alone. I am here, and so are all of the people who have similar experiences than you. I am honored to be part of your journey to be with the right partner and look forward to seeing you in my next video. I will see you very soon.